Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday morning. I'm Misty. Wanted to talk to you today about balance and why balance is so incredibly important to a regular fitness routine. As a matter of fact, balance is so important that we actually at Best Day Fitness, it's one of the things that we assess before we assess anything else. We use it to assess how strong our clients are, and we use it to create a proper fitness routine for them moving forward. Balance is, I think, overlooked in many people's fitness routine because we don't really see the importance of it, and it's also kind of something that is challenging to do, and we don't like to do things that are super challenging, and we also are kind of have this fear of falling over maybe. So this is something that we should be practicing at least 3 times a week, I think, and I have seen some major improvements in even some of my clients in their 60s and 70s. And so one of the main reasons that balance is so important is for proprioception. And guys, that's just a fancy word for body awareness. And body awareness just means your sense of where are your arms and your legs and your limbs in space and time. Body awareness is incredibly important for preventing injury because if we know where we are, we know how we can stop ourselves. Being able to balance, and balance training, it actually increases that body awareness so that we can have better reaction time and we can understand our relationship with space and time. So that's one reason. Second reason is joint and basically joint stability. Your ankles, your knees, your hips are all affected by balance training. And as we all know, as we age, we lose joint stability. Our muscles get weaker. It's just a fact of life. However, you can prevent that by practicing balance and practicing it regularly. You will strengthen the muscles around those joints and therefore prevent injury. And that's one thing that we're all going to have to worry about as we age, the risk of falling, the risk of just injury in general. So you want to promote strong, healthy joints, practice your balance. Number 3 is basically strength, overall strength in your body. So when you stand on one leg, I can feel right now as I'm doing this that my feet, all the muscles in my feet are working. My ankles working, my calves are working, the muscles around my knee, my quad, my hamstrings, my glutes, everything is working. So what we don't realize is how many muscles that you can actually get to start working. My core is working, my glutes are working. You can get all that stuff working at once, and so you actually are promoting strength by using balance. Balance is one of the main pillars of strength. So if you have no idea where to start and you want to work on balance and you're just in your house, you want to get stronger, but you're like, I don't know where to start, you always want to start by holding on to something, right? So it can be very dangerous to start just trying to just wobble around like this without having something to hold on to. So I suggest having it about an arm's length away. I don't know, can you guys see the chair? Yeah. Hold on very, very lightly. Don't hold on for dear life. Don't lean on it. I want you guys to pick up one foot, put your shoulders back, chest up, lift your breastplate, engage your core. And the leg that you're standing on, I want you to slightly bend that knee, squeeze and contract your glute muscles, and just feel all those muscles working to hold you up. See if you might not need to hold on, but if you need to start just by having something there, it's probably going to make you feel better. So hold on to that until you don't need to hold on anymore. And eventually you're going to get to the point where you do not need to hold on anymore. Try holding for 10 to 20 seconds on each side, and then do that just a few times a week. Once you can get up to 20 seconds, 20, maybe 30 seconds, you probably will not need the chair anymore, right? So the next level up would actually be to try and start incorporating some kind of movement into that balance. So if you're balancing on one leg and you could still have something over here just in case. I suggest always having something just in case, because we never know when we're going to lose our footing, and it might take you a little while to get strong. So if you want to hold on and actually incorporate some abduction, working your glute medius, working your oblique muscles, and doing some exercise and some movement along with that balance. And this is after you get really strong with just standing on one leg. The next level of balance, if you guys are past the beginner level, would be to move to an unstable surface. So this is a BOSU. If you're one of my clients, you know that we use this all the time. This is a fantastic piece of equipment to practice your balance, right? So obviously you're gonna wanna start by trying to balance on this on both feet, right? So once you're able to stand with something near you, I don't obviously need this anymore, but if you start by holding on, see if you can just hold yourself as still as possible on this BOSU. I can feel my core working, I can feel my glutes working, I can feel all the muscles in my legs working. And you can even make this even harder by lifting up your arms, holding them out to the side. When I do that, guys, I feel my abs working. You want to talk about a good ab workout? Do balance training. You can do crunches, sit-ups all day long, and you're never going to get the kind of balance training that you would, or the kind of ab training that you would when you're practicing balance. Lastly, using the BOSU on one foot. So if you get really, really good and you've practiced your balance, which with consistency you will get good, you'll notice that it gets easier and easier, just like with everything else. So you're going to want to practice unstable surface on one foot and just holding. And again, I got my shoulders back, I'm engaging my abs, I'm squeezing my glutes, and I'm using every muscle in my right leg right now to hold up all my body weight, right? I'm holding my shoulders back. And something that's going to help you guys, I should have mentioned this earlier, is to look straight out into the distance and find yourself a focal point. Find something that you can stare at that is not moving, and that's going to help you actually keep your balance. Because when we start looking down, we get all wobbly, right? So that's one of my best tips and tricks for practicing balance is finding a focal point and having something nearby. So I hope that you guys learned something from this. I hope that you guys can actually use this. I promise you'll get a lot stronger. This is something that very easily can be practiced in just a few minutes a day, and you're going to get a world of benefit from it, guys. So let me know what you think, and happy Thursday.